Hello there, a really warm welcome to our virtual Open Day presentation. My name is Franck Michel and I am the Combined Honours Deputy Director and lead for the Combined Honours degree. Our centre is a really vibrant learning and teaching community, and I hope that this presentation will bring that across to you. This talk is really an overview of the degree, and I hope you get what you need out of it. We're very well placed here in Newcastle to engage you in a multi-subject degree. There are a number of degrees around the country that offer the opportunity to study more than one subject. And here at Newcastle, we've been doing it for about 50 years. So we've gained a lot of experience and skills and knowledge across that time about how multi-subject degrees work. So I feel that from that perspective, that the Combined Honours Centre and staff, along with the experience that we've got, can offer a really good multi-subject experience. Educationally, I believe firmly that studying more than one subject at degree level is really beneficial. Our world of work is changing rapidly and every day actually. And whilst in the past vocations were quite set out and career pathways were often mapped by the degree that you took in the subject that you studied, now you need a different way of looking at work, and studying across disciplines in different ways can really develop your problem-solving skills and your ability to network effectively, your ability to manage yourself as well, and know yourself and where your skills and positive attributes stay. But also to become very appealing to employers who are looking for those things where you can be open-minded, innovate, and create new ways of working, new ways of thinking about particular problems, and hopefully enable you to solve world problems that we're really grappling with. We will not be able to do that with a single subject discipline. We need more of our student body and more of our population to be studying this way. And so you will be well placed to enter the world of work with your multi-subject degree. It is certainly not a disadvantage, it's more of an advantage. The centre itself is here very much to support you alongside your robust lectures, seminars, your learning in your subject disciplines, which you will do alongside students studying the discipline on its own, so single honours students. And you will be taught by experts in the field, for example, English literature, if you choose to study English literature, and the same in music or law or any other of the 22 subjects that you decide to engage with. You will be taught by subject experts in that alongside fellow students, but you have the added layer, an advantage, so to speak, of having a designated centre to support you as well. And all of the staff within the centre are learning and teaching experts, which can really help you not only to plan your learning, which you'll need to do, but also map and think about what it is that you want out of the degree or what your aspirations are. So you will be well supported by not only the staff in the centre, but your fellow students on the Combined Honours Centre degree as well. There are around 200 students for each year group, and all are very keen to support one another. So the community is really vibrant. The degree offers something I hope that is tailored to you, and rather than studying a prescribed program that maybe my colleagues in their subject areas feel would be the best route for you through the discipline, you have more choice and flexibility about how you study a particular subject. Of course, within limits, the curriculum is set. You can look at our website and all the subjects and modules that are available within that. But there is more choice and flexibility for you to be able to map your pathway and your learning through that. So choice and flexibility is something that we're very keen on and almost our mantra for the Combined Honours degree. But that does not deflect from the depth of study that you will engage in. All programs and all disciplines are staged across 3 or 4 years, and you will study more and more in depth as you go through the stages in your planning, and your choice of modules will engage you in that depth and rigor in the same way as if you were studying a program that is defined by the academic body for you. It does help you keep your options open about careers, and it helps you to continue to study perhaps the 3 subjects you were interested in during your A-levels or further education. But it also gives you the choice to try out new things that you might not have studied before. Most of our students study 3 subjects in first year just to try it out, and don't all continue to study 3 subjects across their degree, And often you end up with a degree with 2 subjects within it, but we do encourage you to try new things. And I'll talk a little bit about that. Your degree is full-time, so that means essentially 120 credits each year for 3 years. You can study 2 or 3 subjects from the outset and 22 subjects to choose from, and 3 or 4 years depending on whether you choose to study a modern foreign language. If you do choose to study a language, then your degree program in the Combined Honours Center will be 4 years. You will have a compulsory year abroad between your second and final year. You will travel to a country speaking that language if you're studying one language. And if you're studying 2 languages, you can split that travel between those 2 countries. And if you're studying an East Asian language, you'll study in that country for the whole year, even if you're studying other languages as well. That simply reflects the complexity of learning those languages. There is also the opportunity in most of our degrees here in Newcastle, but certainly in the Combined Honours degree, to undertake a period of optional study or optional work placement. There is more information on the website about that, and we have a designated member of our team, Roy Smith, who can advise you about optional study or placements. We have 22 subjects that you can study, as I've already said, and I just want to highlight 2 or 3 rules in relation to that. We do have the mantra of flexibility and choice, but there are a couple of caveats in relation to that. If you want to study some of our subjects, you may need an A-level as a prerequisite or equivalent, so please make sure to check the subject in relation to any entry requirements that you'll need to study them. It's actually very important that you have those. There are a couple of things that you are not allowed to do because they either overlap or they contradict one another. So, for example, we have 2 routes in the film offering: film studies, but also documentary film practice. And unfortunately, you can only choose one of those routes to study. Another thing is that you can't study Chinese and Japanese as 2 language subjects, just purely because it's too hard to do. And the workload and engagement is just such that it does not work as part of 2 or 3 subject degrees. So we ask you to choose either Japanese or Chinese. Alongside all the subject and discipline learning that's available to you, the Combined Honours Centre stands out in Newcastle because we actually offer our own curriculum as well. This involves project and research-based development modules. They're quite different to the other learning and engagement that you'll take on forward across your discipline. So I would definitely encourage you to step out of your discipline as early as possible, as stage 2 or 3, to share and learn a little more about researching, particularly interdisciplinary, using what you're learning from your 2 or 3 subjects and applying that to an issue, something that you're interested in, but in a different way. Our students who do this project gain an awful lot from it, and there's been some incredible work done over the years. Our students do very well out of these degrees and all move on to graduate level work, further study, for example, masters or PhDs. They're very well prepared for the world, and the quality of the work that they engage with when they leave is often very interdisciplinary, often entrepreneurial. But there are some very obvious pathways as well. For example, teaching is one of them, where our students go on to do a teaching qualification with a subject and then move on to primary or secondary education. But the options are really broad and varied for students with multi-subject degrees, and you are very desirable to employers. I hope that the journey through the degree will enable you to build up your mental agility, your resourcefulness, and your problem-solving skills, which actually are softer skills that surround the learning that a typical degree will offer. And I do think this is really beneficial and will increase your confidence. So we're a very worthwhile degree in terms of developing yourself as well as your knowledge. We have a huge amount of support available to you. We have a really successful student community, which we access a lot and in detail to support our students coming into the program. So you'll get a peer mentor. There will be academic support from your fellow students. We do have a very lively representation system, but we also have support where we have students who are trained to listen and to guide and signpost you as well. So we have a really vibrant community, and that is designed specifically to navigate a Combined Honours degree. We are very good at that, and staff and students work in partnership together all of the time to make sure that our degree reflects the student body who are studying that degree. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. I look forward to seeing you during the live sessions. Please do join us and ask any further questions, or feel free to email me. I'm Franck Michel. Thank you very much for listening.